here for a visit. Today is August 1st, which means it's that time of year again. The yearly challenge put out by Three Rivers Homestead, the Every Bit Counts challenge. Last year I did this challenge for the first time and I really enjoyed it. I really realized how much I wasn't utilizing my preps, and I just finished up some of them here last month. So it's about time. My pantry is looking very low from last year. But I did use up most of what I did last year, and I'm very happy with the results. So this year I'm going to do it again. I kind of do it all year long to a certain extent. I just don't always document it or video it. So, but in August I do video it. And then in January, February, and March, she has what she calls a pantry challenge, where you eat from the pantry that you created during the Every Bit Counts challenge. Now last year I did Every Bit Counts for, I'm thinking it was 2.5 months. It was into October. And this year I probably will again. You know, it just depends on what I do and do not have that I can put up. And I'm all about no food waste and living frugally and cutting my budget and all that good stuff. So this really helps with that. So day before yesterday, I put my corn up. I did not video it. Putting corn up for me is a very traumatic event in so many ways. And it took me 8 hours to put up what I put up. I think I put up 24-ounce jars. I use 4 ounces for me because it's just me and my little doggy Chiggy. Opening more than that up at one time is a waste. So when I got done with that, I boiled my corn cobs and made some corn broth. And that is what I'm putting up today. This is today's entry, August 1st, Tuesday, I think it is, that into the Every Bit Counts challenge will be corn broth. As you can see, I already have my canner on the stove. My jars, I have 8-pint jars in there. I've already washed them, rinsed them along with my lids and my rings. This is the pot that I'm going to be putting my corn broth into to heat it back up, because it has been in the fridge for, like I said, a couple days. It smells divine. Oh, this stuff is so good. I especially love it using it to make rice. It takes rice to a whole new level. I substitute this instead of water, and I don't think I'd ever like anything again after doing that. I'd seen it on one of my lists on Facebook, and I tried it. No going back. I'll always be making corn broth for that any reason that one. So I have 1/2 gallon and 2 quarts here, and I have another quart in the fridge, but my canner will only hold 8 pints. This should work right here for my 8 pints. So we're going to heat this up because it's going to be hot jars, hot canner, hot liquid. Last year I think I did cold canner, cold jars, cold liquid, and I didn't. For some reason I don't want to do that this year. So I'm going to do that. Once this gets heated up, I will warm my lids. Yes, I'm still one of those people who warms their lids. That's how I was taught to do it. I have had several lid failures from not warming them with the new lids. So I feel like I'm better off warming them, and then if I have a lid failure, then so be it. But I don't like the idea of not warming them, because that's how I learned. So I'm going to get the rest of my supplies out while this is all heating up, and then I will bring you back. Okay, so our corn broth is heated up. I heat it until when I stir it, it still shows the steam. That's when I know it's warm enough. And our jars are warm. So let's get started. Our lids are warming on the stove. We'll need a 1/2-inch head space for this. And I will warn you up front, I am a very sloppy canner, so if you see me dribbling and slopping, that's nothing new for me. And rather than you hear me go on and on about a bunch of stuff. I'm going to speed this up and put it to music. As you can see, there are 7 quarts in there. I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on. Sorry about jiggling the camera. I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on. Turn up my heat a bit and wait for my vigorous steam out of here. Once it vigorously has steam coming out of here, I will time it for 10 minutes and then I will put my jiggler on. I am at below 1,000 feet, so my jiggler is a 10-pound that I put on here, which I really need to clean. There we go. And then once that's on there, then it starts jiggling. I will start my timer for 35 minutes for my pints. I let my canner vent for 10 minutes. Put my rocker on. It is now rocking. I'm going to back off the heat a little bit because I don't really want it rocking much more than that if possible. But I do have problems with my element on this stove. It will sometimes get hotter than what it's set at. So there's only so much I can control in that area. But I do try and control the rocking as much as possible. Everything I do, I have siphoning for that very reason, because of where my element will get hot all of a sudden and then it'll back off. So there's not too much I can do about that. But we'll let this go. I'm going to start my timer now for 35 minutes We'll let it go for that, and then we will let it cool down. This will have to drop down before we can remove this. We will crack the lid, give it 5 minutes, and then bring you back when I take them out.